right, welcome back. I'm with Allison Gregory, the director of the library. So, Allison, do you want to talk about briefly your career path, and then also what does your role here entail?
Sure. So I was a faculty librarian at a small private liberal arts college in Pennsylvania, and I did that role for 8 years. And then I moved into a leadership position as an associate dean of the library there for 5 years before I came to Marymount in 2018. And as the university librarian, I lead library and learning services, everything from strategic visioning, strategic planning, managing the personnel, the faculty, the staff that are in the library's budget, all of that kind of thing. So in addition, though, to the big picture stuff that we work on in the library, I'm also lucky enough to still get to work one-on-one with students at the reference desk, and I still get to do a little bit of information literacy teaching every now and then.
Okay, and what part of the library and learning services are you most proud of?
I'm going to have to give a shout out to my team here. Right? I think I really have phenomenal staff and faculty working in the library, and we really work tirelessly to make sure that we're supporting and serving our students, our staff, and our faculty across the university. I think library operations are a lot more complex than most people would realize, and it takes a lot of work on the back end to keep all of those systems and resources playing nicely together. And so we do that. We're helping our students with their research needs, our faculty with their research, making sure that the materials are actually available, using interlibrary loan, all of those kinds of things. My team does great work on all of that, and they do it all with a smile.
What parts of the library services do you think are most used by students?
I think our textbook reserves are quite popular with a lot of students. Many students just don't have the financial resources to purchase or rent their textbooks for classes. And so they're able to make good use of borrowing the copies that the library has. They're only for 2 hours at a time and in library use, but that's usually enough time for students to either read the next couple sections or maybe scan a chapter or two that they're going to need next, so that they can still be prepared for their classes without having to own the materials themselves. Of course, I think students like to use all of the computers that we have available, including our laptops. And our group study rooms, I think, are quite popular. And our athletic teams use our library classrooms for a lot of their study halls. So we're really glad to be able to support our student athletes in that way.
And are there any services that are available at Ballston that people might not know about?
I don't know if they would know about them or not, but Ballston has the textbooks for courses that are taught at that location are there, as well as some of the materials for programs that are largely centered in Ballston, such as our business programs, some of the counseling programs and what have you. There are laptops available for checkout there, and of course those group study rooms are always very, very popular.
What's your favorite thing about working here at Marymount University?
The students. I really enjoy working with our students. I really enjoy how diverse the student body is here. That was something that really attracted me to the university, to have that sort of representation, a broader representation of what our society is, and making sure that we're educating all students from all different backgrounds.
All right, lastly, are there any projects on the horizon that you think we should know about?
So we're actually at the beginning stages of what should be a really exciting process of sort of visioning what the library as a place would look like for students in the coming generations. So the physical spaces, making sure that we've got flexible accommodations for 21st century learning needs, that we have the technology for learning and research, that we're supporting the students in that. Coffee shops and cafes, bringing in all kinds of things that students really desire to make their library and their study space something that they can use and enjoy. And so there's going to be a lot of needs and a lot of opportunities there, and we hope that we're able to connect with some donors who might who might like to support that and really getting students to the next level of research as they become really savvy information consumers and creators.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us here on this Day of Giving.
Thank you, and go Saints.